The implementation of digital identification systems is advancing rapidly across many nations, driven by influential organizations such as the World Economic Forum, World Health Organization, United Nations, and European Union. These groups have long been planning the introduction of digital IDs, and the COVID-19 pandemic set the stage for their widespread adoption. Recently, the Australian Parliament passed digital ID legislation, while the American Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, added digital IDs to its list of acceptable forms of identification. Additionally, new EU digital ID rules are set to be enforced starting Monday. A user on X noted, "Digital ID has officially been passed in Australia. This was their ultimate goal with COVID-19, 15-minute cities coming soon." Earlier this month, the Digital ID and Authentication Council of Canada, DIACC, certified its first digital ID verification platform. The Biden administration has also updated its National Cybersecurity Strategy Implementation Plan, incorporating digital identification via facial recognition biometrics. At least 11 U.S. states now allow digital driver's licenses, with others, like New Mexico, considering similar measures. Australian Minister of Finance Katie Gallagher recently assured citizens on News Breakfast that the new digital IDs will not be mandatory and will not be used for tracking purposes. However, Wide Awake Media expressed skepticism on X, stating, "The exact same people who assured you the mRNA injections would be voluntary and were safe and effective are now assuring you digital ID will be voluntary and won't be used for any sinister purposes by the government. They are lying to you again." Despite assurances, there is a belief that governments may eventually mandate these IDs. India has been a significant testing ground for biometric surveillance, with figures like Bill Gates praising the country for its digital public infrastructure monitored by the World Bank. The United Nations Development Programme's UNDP 50 and 5 campaign, launched last year, has been using 50 developing countries to test digital IDs. This strategy often sees new measures trialed in the developing world before being rolled out more broadly. Australian Senator Malcolm Roberts has been vocal in criticizing the digital ID rollout, warning of its implications and the potential for government overreach. As these systems continue to develop, concerns about privacy and control remain at the forefront of public discourse.